What is house flipping? Your first look. House flipping is a really exciting way to make money. It means you buy a house. This house is usually not in the best shape. Maybe it is old. Maybe it needs some fixing. You buy this house at a good price. Then you work hard to make it look nice again. You repair the broken things. You might paint the walls. You might put in new floors. The goal is to make the house much better than when you bought it. After you fix up the house, it is time for the next big step. You sell the house. Because the house looks so much better now, you can sell it for a higher price. You sell it for more money than you paid for it. The extra money you make is your profit. This profit is the reason people flip houses. It is like taking something old and making it new and valuable. Imagine finding an old toy, cleaning it up, and then selling it for more. House flipping is like that, but with houses which are much bigger. Buy low, fix up, sell high. But there are many important steps. You need to learn how to find the right house. If you learn the steps, you can be good at flipping houses. It is a skill you can develop with practice and knowledge. Why do people choose to flip houses? The big rewards. One big reason is the money. You can make a good profit. If you buy a house cheap, fix it smart and sell it high, the money you earn can be a lot. This profit can help you reach your financial goals. Maybe you want to save for something big. Maybe you want to build wealth. House flipping can be a path to these things. It is not easy money, but it is possible money. You are creating value, and that value translates into dollars. Another great reward is the feeling of accomplishment. Imagine taking a house that nobody wants. It is old, dirty, and falling apart. Then you come in with your vision and your team. You work hard, you fix the roof, you paint the walls, you plant flowers in the garden. When you are done, the house is beautiful. It is a home someone will love. Seeing that change, that transformation is amazing. It makes all the hard work feel worth it. You made something better. House flipping also teaches you many new skills. You will learn about real estate, you will learn about construction and repairs, you will learn about design, you will learn about managing money and budgets. Getting started, your flipping toolkit. Before you buy your first house to flip, you need to get ready. This is a very important step. Think of it like packing a toolkit before you build something. First, you need education. Read books about house flipping, watch videos, listen to podcasts, learn from people who have done it before. The more you know, the fewer mistakes you will make. Knowledge is your best friend in this business. Understand the local market conditions and what buyers are looking for in your area. Next, you need to think about money. How will you pay for the house? How will you pay for the repairs? Some people use their own savings. Some people get loans from a bank. Others find partners who invest money with them. This is called financing. You need a clear plan for your money before you start looking for a house. Make sure you understand all the costs involved, not just the purchase price. There are closing costs, holding costs, and selling costs too. Finding a gem, the hunt for the right house. Finding the right house to flip is a key part of the process. You're looking for a diamond in the rough. This means a house that looks bad now, but has great potential. So where do you look? Real estate agents can be very helpful. Tell them you're looking for fixer-upper houses. They often know about properties that need work. They might know about houses before they're even listed for everyone to see. This can give you an advantage. Another way to find houses is to look for them yourself. Drive around neighborhoods you like. Look for houses that seem empty or need repairs. Sometimes you can find for sale by owner signs. These are houses the owner is selling without an agent. You might be able to get a good deal this way. You can also look online. Many websites list houses for sale. Section 5. Checking it out. Is this house a good flip? Once you find a house that looks interesting, you need to check it very carefully. This is called evaluating the property. You need to figure out if it will be a profitable flip. First, look at the condition of the house. What needs to be fixed? Make a list of all the repairs. Think about big things like the roof, the foundation, the plumbing, and the electrical system. These can be very expensive to fix. Also, look at smaller things like paint, floors, and kitchen cabinets. Next, you need to estimate how much the repairs will cost. This is a very important step. If you guess too low, you might lose money on the flip. It is a good idea to get quotes from contractors. Ask them how much they would charge to do the work. Get several quotes if you can. This will help you get a more accurate idea of the repair costs. Add a little extra money to your budget for unexpected problems. Section 6. Money matters. Budgeting for your flip. Creating a detailed budget is super important for a successful house flip. Your budget is your financial plan. It tells you where all the money will go. Start with the biggest cost, the purchase price of the house. Then list all the other costs you can think of. This includes the money you need to actually buy the house, like down payments and closing costs. These are fees you pay when you officially become the owner of the property. They can add up quickly. Next, focus on the renovation budget. This is often the hardest part to estimate accurately. Break down the renovation into smaller parts. For example, list costs for the kitchen, bathrooms, flooring, paint, roof, and so on. For each part, estimate the cost of materials and the cost of labor if you are hiring contractors. Section 7. Making it pretty, the renovation magic. The renovation phase is where the real transformation happens. This is when you take the old, tired house and make it shine. Before you start swinging hammers, have a clear plan for the renovation. What exactly are you going to do? Which repairs are most important? Focus on changes that add the most value to the house. Kitchens and bathrooms are very important to buyers. Updated kitchens and bathrooms can make a big difference in the sale price. Good-looking floors and fresh paint also make a huge impact. Decide if you will do some of the work yourself or hire contractors for everything. Doing work yourself can save money on labor costs, but it takes time and skill. If you're not experienced, you might make mistakes that cost more to fix later. Hiring professional contractors costs more, but they can do the work faster and often to a higher standard. If you hire contractors, make sure they are licensed and insured. Get written contracts that detail the work to be done, the cost, and the timeline. Section 8. Time to sell, getting your profit. After all the hard work of renovating, it is time to sell your beautifully flipped house. This is the exciting part where you get to see your profit. The first step in selling is to price the house correctly. Look at the current market. What are similar updated houses in the neighborhood selling for? Your real estate agent can help you set a competitive price. Pricing it too high might scare away buyers. Pricing it too low means you leave money on the table. It is a balance. Next, prepare the house for showing to potential buyers. This is called staging. Make the house look its absolute best. It should be clean, bright, and welcoming. You might put nice furniture in the rooms to help buyers imagine living there. Even small touches like fresh flowers or pleasant scents can make a good impression. Good staging helps the house sell faster and for a higher price. Think about curb appeal too, the first impression buyers get from the outside of the house. Section 9. You can do it. Start your flipping adventure. So, you've learned a lot about house flipping. You know it means buying a house, fixing it up, and selling it for a profit. We talked about why it is rewarding, the money, the accomplishment, the new skills, and the freedom. We covered the first steps, getting educated, planning your finances, and building a team. You learned how to find a good property, looking for those hidden gems, and remembering the importance of location. Evaluating the house carefully and budgeting for all the costs are crucial for success. The renovation itself is where the magic happens, turning an old house into a dream home. And finally, selling your masterpiece involves smart pricing, good staging, and effective marketing. Each step is important. Each step requires care and attention. House flipping is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes hard work, patience, and learning from your experiences. There will be challenges along the way. Not every flip will go perfectly, but that is part of the journey. If you are interested in house flipping, start small. Maybe your first project is not a whole house. Maybe you help someone else first, or maybe you start with a house that needs only cosmetic repairs.